Hello, this is Instructor Morris here, presenting to you all personality theories and case study for Philip Markoff, who is also a notorious Craigslist killer. So first we have the chosen theory and description, um, and I want to elaborate on the personality traits and theories of psychopathy, which is a neuropsychological disorder um, that is examined by Freud's psychoanalytical workings, 1910. Upon closely examining this week's article um, by CBS Broadcasting 2010, um, one can quickly gather the understanding that Philip's personality was extremely obtuse. Um, he was a bright young med student that had a lot going on for him. His candor was nonchalant. Um, but he showed significant traits inherent with psychopathy, such as narcissism. Um, People that suffer from narcissism can disguise their personality as charming, and a lot of people that know them on a daily basis don't really see that personality trait, come through the other side of narcissism, which is manipulation and grandiose impulsivity and um, personality traits such as the darker side of um, nar- uh, narcissism, again, which is inherent with psychopaths. Har 2006 makes exciting observations stating that a person's unique attributes make differences in personalities, meaning that everyone is unique and many people have different, you know, differences that attribute and make up for their unique personalities. Human character traits that make up personalities are multidimensional with every human being. The evaluation of Philip Markoff's personality. Personalities have so many phenomenal facets found within human beings that are uniquely distinguishable. In order to have a personality trait be categorized as that person's unique, distinguishable personality, it has to be congruent. So, if I'm a loving, fun person at home, then I also need to carry that personality trait with me to my workplace and wherever I go. In the case of Philip, he had, you know, a charming, intelligent, cocky, and arrogant personality, depending on who you talk to. For instance, if you talk to his friends and family, he's a loving yet kind of isolated individual that was smart and intelligent. People would never think that he could do such a thing. But if you talk to his victims, he was very arrogant and cocky and charismatic at first, before he met him. Um, Narcissism is a personality trait that can be full many and is also closely related to psychopathy. Simser 2021 concludes personality emphasize one's uniqueness relating to cognitive processing that in turn produces motivation in relation to behavior. In other words, what I'm thinking can result in behavior, carried out action, produces one's motivation. Theoretical perspectives in behavior. Behaviorism is found in the case study regarding Philip suggests impulsive and careless actions. For instance, he was not covering his face to commit these heinous crimes. Um, he had lack of empathy and grandiose sense of self. Excuse me. No remorse for his murdering. Bandura, 1999, claims thinking often determines their behaviors, which is often perceived as personality traits. Philip acted out his thoughts of murder, so he perceived by others as having a persona as a cold-blooded killer. In other words, other people saw that as his personality trait. If he's murdering innocent women, thinking that he's self-righteous and entitled to taking their life, then, his personality is going to be, of course, perceived as a psychopathic, cold-blooded killer. The key takeaways from this case study for Philip Markoff, the notorious Craigslist killer, he could be regarded as a psychopath in thought, behavior alike that make up his unique persona. Psychopaths can regulate their personalities depending on who they are around, which is also the narcissistic trait that is found within psychopaths. The personality of psychopaths cannot be changed nor cured. That means that regardless of how much psychological treatment and evaluation one receives, they're not no treatment can cure them. No therapeutic sessions can ultimately change their thoughts and behaviors, and that probably goes back to the personality trait of they lack no remorse or feeling. So regardless of how much therapeutic talk you give them, they're not going to change how they think and behave. Therefore, very dangerous to society. Thank you. I hope you all got some good information from my broadcast, and I can't wait to hear all of your feedback in this discussion. Thank you